Okay, I think it's all set up now. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another live stream. It's another day, and it is Monday, the beginning of another week. You know, I get my days off usually like in the middle of the week, so I often get lost on what day it is. But it is another Monday, another week to have an amazing week. You know? Garfield might hate Mondays, but that doesn't mean you need to. But yes, we have some Instagram posts, some Reddit posts, some YouTube videos, some stories to talk about, really. Some news, and big bonks. It was a little loud, not gonna lie. But things are going great, and I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to stop this music now because it's really loud in my ears. Hello, hello, hello. There we go, there we go. Let me just make sure everything's posted right. Yeah. Okay, and we are going to start, as usual, with some Instagram posts. I have some new goodies. I proved on Friday that my Instagram feed is just absolutely cursed, and I'm gonna keep bringing it. You know, we've got some actual news to talk about today, some actual stories, but you can't stop with the goofs. This is hope out on the horizon. And it is. It's what you need to hear on this Monday.
I got permanently kicked off Facebook. Are we gonna pretend I even like the damn shit?
No, we're not. This is me. This is totally me when I get kicked off of Facebook, but I don't care because I don't even like Facebook. Imagine it followed her and she gets banned on Instagram now too. It's all meta. Don't risk it. Don't talk too slick. Zuckerberg's watching. I don't know why I got recommended this post. I feel like the algorithm's doing well. It's doing people a service and also a disservice. Rarest tongue in the entire world. AI approved tongue. Rarest tongue in the world. Well, I think all tongues are like snowflakes, you know? They're all unique. Let's hear them out. Let's hear the AI out.
Why is this tongue so different? Just tell me why. I sent you the video. Just tell me about my tongue. Yeah. Let's learn some science.
It comes down to a rare combination of neuromuscular speed and unusual muscle density. When I look at the video you sent, it's clear your tongue isn't just fast. It's built and trained differently than the average person's. Here is the why behind what makes it so different. 1. Exceptional twitch response. Most people have a mix of slow twitch and fast twitch muscle fibers in their tongue. In your case, the intrinsic muscles, the ones that run the length of the tongue, seem to have an elite-level fast twitch response. You are tapping into a rapid-fire firing rate from your brain to the muscle that most people simply cannot access.
It's graceful. Damn, son, I got grace. Good graces.
It really is. The reason it looks graceful in that video is because of the complete absence of noise. When most people try to move their tongue fast, you see their whole face get involved, their jaw...
Why is this tongue so different? Just tell me.
It's, you know, sometimes you just think you're so special, but you don't have really anything to like hinge that on. So you have to just pick something random. No, you don't get it. My left eye is actually really good. My vision's pretty bad because my right eye like shot, but like my left eye, spotless. Perfect. No floaters. The depth perception in this eye is perfect, but again, the right eye's messed up, so my depth perception's just off completely. But in the left eye, I'm superhuman. Speaking of superhumans, what about a super villain? This one has a bit of a creepy vibe to it, and I love it. What was that? Oh my god, what was that? There it was again! Next Joker casting revealed. Maybe. It really is incredible. Did Lobo? Nice. Turned into Lobo. Okay, he's really rocking the Joker look right now. I was hoping for more looks. And here's a little message for everybody. Yabba dabba doo. They're the modern Stone Age family. The Flintstones are iconic characters worldwide. The mascot Fred costume is available for hire or purchase. Suit 109 Costumes also has Fred, Wilma, Betty, and Barney as fancy dress if you are looking for a themed group costume. So let's take a look at this suit.
Into the Flintstones, pop, meet the Flintstones, pop, they're the modern Stone Age family, pop, pop.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. When I was a kid, I think it's destroyed now. I think they got rid of it. When I was a kid, I went to Bedrock, Arizona. Is that just what it was called? Bedrock City, yabba dabba doo. Is that it? It's in Williams, Arizona. Is that it? Yes, in Williams, Arizona. It's called Bedrock City, yabba dabba doo. This is what it looks like. I went here when I was a child. Here, let me get the reviews up. Oh, is it called Raptor Ranch? Maybe they've changed it up a bit. Have they modernized it? But when I was a kid, I went here. Great stuff. Kind of just walk around. It's basically like going to Disneyland, except pretty shitty. But as a kid, it's the best. I think I have a picture next to Barney. But I remember, and this is a core memory that I have, there were these beds. There were these beds in there in the different houses. And I just tried to jump onto one of the beds just out of instinct. Just thinking, oh, look, there's a bed. And I was a kid, so I just tried to jump on. And the bed was actually made of stone. I actually jumped onto a stone bed and hurt myself pretty bad. I didn't like scrape myself, but like I bruised myself up. I remember. I'm kind of lucky I didn't like just flat back and just smack my head against it. Maybe that's why they got rid of it. It's a little dangerous. Got a nice slide. Have you ever lived anywhere else, Captain? I was born in Bakersfield, California. And then when I was really young, I lived a few months in Texas, but I don't remember specifically where. And it was like when I was in like first grade. I did my first grade in Texas. I think the back half of first grade in Texas. But yes, there it is. So maybe I need to relive my childhood. Get a big Flintstone Fred Flintstone head. I wonder how much they're charging for this, because I'm pretty sure you could get this suit, like this costume, at like, Halloween City for $20. The head, now that's going to be a little bit more expensive, It's not that good. That could literally be anybody. That could be any character. It doesn't necessarily look like Fred Flintstone even. But how much you charging? That's the real question. It's always the question. We got gators in Arizona. What do we have? Let me think. We have mountain lions, bears. Here, let me look up. Got raccoons. You know, there's things that are less common, like very, very uncommon, but you'll still find them here and there. Yeah, we have jaguars. There's a jaguar that was in South Arizona, Southern Arizona. Always trying to make me pay. I've never seen this before, but Southern Arizona coatis. Look at this fucking thing. Aw, how cute. Coati crossing. Never seen that before, but they're cute. When I was a kid, there used to be coyotes that would run through my neighborhood because we were like in an undeveloped area. And so there were a lot of coyotes. They never really do anything. They just run through at night barking, yapping. And we'd just be inside doing stuff like this.
Oh, fuck! Bro, don't do that again, man.
Maybe you guys shouldn't have this hooked up like this. Maybe it's not him. You know, it is him, but I think that the setup is the real problem. You know what I mean? I think that's something we need to realize. Is that people like to think, oh, you know, don't touch the pot and it won't boil over. It's like maybe you shouldn't have too much water in there to begin with.
You lost all your conscience. Don't fucking do that! You crazy bitch! Pussy motherfucker! Stop!
Bro!
Stop, bro. Stop.
Good thing they stopped the video. That could have gotten worse. There was fires starting. There's a few electrical fires. Quick, pour some water on it. Here's another Arizona shout out. POV, getting a tattoo in Arizona. This is the average Arizona resident. Now, this guy was born and raised here. These are crazy.
Jeez.
Wait till we do all the colors, dude.
They're really good definition.
Let me see if I can get a better... I hate how it compresses it so much. Here we go. So we got Sour Patch Kids. One of them's holding a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Sour, then sweet. Bro got that sour, then sweet throat. He got that Sour Patch throat. That gummy throat. Crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Does it say mastery? Does it say mastery spelled wrong, or does it say mastered? He mastered throat.
Can you see your arm?
And we
Tattoos. Master D. Wait.
ain't even done yet, dude.
Is he a tattoo artist? Because I'm wondering now if the master thing, the Master D, that's him. Maybe that's him. He's Master D and he's a tattoo artist. If he's a tattoo artist and these are his tattoos, like imagine walking in. You walk in for a tattoo, you got your appointment, you see this guy. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm like, sorry, bro. I'm going to get banned from all the tattoo shops now. Honestly, if I got banned from a tattoo shop for pointing out that this guy's tattoos are crazy, good. Ban me. I don't want to go in there. If you're standing behind this, crazy. At least get like some filler pieces. The gaps are what bothers me, I have to say. Like you can't, like I don't have any big pieces yet. Mine are a bit scattered. But in general, I feel like you can't, you know, you end up looking like NASCAR uniforms. Like it just doesn't look good.
Jeez.
Wait till we do all the colors, dude.
They're really good definition. Those are sick.
The Kool-Aid Man is a bong. Just pop rocks.
Yeah.
Damn, hell yeah, dude.
He's got a Rick. Of course he has a Rick and Morty tattoo.
That's sick. Yeah.
Surprised it's not Pickle Rick.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, that's crazy, bro. Can
And
you see your arm?
And we ain't even done yet, dude.
How's everyone's air quality? It's gotten better actually because it was raining the last couple days. So it's better than it was.
So you want to do 2,500 for this, and then, so that would be 8,300.
Well, if this thing stopped working, maybe it does.
Dang it.
I can't stand it.
Isaac. Steve.
I was going to see if that was interesting, but it wasn't. So here is, this is a True Grasser. True Grassers episode 8, Bob Dylan. What do you Grassers think of at Bob Dylan?
It's called evolution. I bet he cursed Bob Dylan for going electric.
I bet he did curse Bob Dylan for going electric. Look at this guy. Why are his glasses so fogged up? What's he been doing? Was he chopping all this wood?
Who in the shit is Bob Dylan?
Good point.
It's called evolution. I
Average Steely Dan fan.
bet he cursed Bob Dylan for going electric.
Who in the shit is Bob Dylan?
Is jamgrass still considered
Why are his glasses always fogged up?
bluegrass?
He must live in the most humid place ever. I guess based on this outfit, he does. This is the outfit of someone who lives in a humid climate. A retiree.
Hell no. I don't like all those pedals and wires and shit they got hooked up. It needs to be put in a damn bag and floated down the river.
Is jamgrass still considered bluegrass?
That's just what a true grasser looks like. Sorry. I'm sorry to question.
As a true
The glasses come pre-fogged.
grasser, what is the most beautiful bluegrass song?
Well, boys, there's a lot of good bluegrass songs out there, but I'm going to have to go with Cliff Walton, Ice-Covered Birches.
Wow. I need more.
What do you think about Billy Strings?
Well, sir, Billy Strings is a fine young man and a hell of a musician. Take all them pedals, the wires, and the whole damn works, put it in a bag, and burn the hell out of it. Goodbye.
Do you think as a true grasser, he gets like sick just holding that microphone? Just anything wired, he's like, no. Need to hear this one again.
It's called evolution. I bet he cursed Bob Dylan for going electric.
Who in the shit is Bob Dylan?
Oh, thank you so much for the chili. So spicy. Thank you so much.
He wants bluegrass to die with him. Sorry, but Billy won't let that happen.
Hey, me and bluegrass ain't going nowhere. Take the jam grass, blow it up your ass, and cough and shit it out.
Jesus. Calm down, Grandpa. It's okay.
He wants bluegrass to die. As a true grasser, are you familiar with this?
Ladies and gentlemen, that ain't worth 2 shits up a horse's ass. I've took a country shit sounded better than that.
As a true
He's a true grasser.
grasser, can you identify this bluegrass
He's also a Tweety Bird fan.
song and album?
Or is it Twirly Bird? What is this? It's a bluegrass reference. I'm sorry. I'm not a true grasser. I don't know.
Hell yes, that's the Bluegrass Album Band, Volume 2. Take me in your lifeboat.
Is bluegrass the best genre of music?
You damn right. It's best I've heard in my 89 years. I don't give a Sam damn about that other bullshit.
He's a man of true conviction.
What do you...
That's the Billy Strings one. I need the first one. Where's episode 1?
True Grassers, episode 1.
Okay.
Owen, in your humble opinion, who is the best bluegrass rhythm guitar player?
Mr. Jimmy Martin. Woo!
True Grassers, episode...
How did that one get so many views? I guess they felt the aura. They started the video and they felt his force emanating. They said, this is a true grasser here. I'm going to give him a follow. Okay, you guys need to make it's a guess. This is a guess of the song challenge. The clarity challenge. How fast did you get it? Write it in the comments. So can you guess this song based on 1% clarity up to 100% clarity? Now, this guy's a beautiful singer. So you should be able to get it quite quickly.
To 100% clarity. Fly me to the moon and let me play among those stars.
Fly Me to the Moon. Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Now that's that clarity.
This is my most requested songs at private events. Somewhere over the rainbow.
What's the point of this microphone if you're just recording it through your phone mic? It's so echoey. Like everything is echoing.
Way up high.
It sounds like he filmed this in a cathedral.
There's a dream that you dream of once in a lullaby. This is my most requested. Everyone knows that Brickell isn't exactly known for romance, so I'm gonna bring that back with Singmaxxing. Check it out. I'd give my all to have one more night with you. I'd risk my life to feel your body next to mine, 'cause I can't go on.
The best part of this is bringing back romance in Brickell.
Living in the memory of our song, I'd give my all for your love tonight. Everyone knows that this is my most requested. Not looks-maxing, Singmaxxing. Let's be real. You could be a handsome guy, but if you aren't wearing your heart on your sleeve, who really wants to build a connection with you? Isn't that what it's all for? I hope that through my content here, through the clips that you're about to see, you'll see that people resonate with someone who's open, someone who wants to share with the world who they are and what their purpose is, what their reasoning is, why they get out of bed, not someone that wants to put on a face, wear your heart on your sleeve. Singmaxxing. Someone had to do it. It's gotta be me. Not...
You're so right, bro. Here, I'm gonna serenade everybody with Cold by Crossfade. Looking back at me, I see that I never really got it right. Never stopped to think of you. I'm always wrapped up in things I cannot win. You are the antidote that gets me by. Something strong like a drug that gets me high. What I really meant to say is I'm sorry for the way I am. Never meant to be so cold. Never meant to be so. What I really meant to say is I'm sorry for the way I am. Never meant to be so cold. Never meant to be so cold to you. I'm sorry about all the lies. Maybe in a different light, you can see me stand on my own again. Cause now you wait. Cause now I can see you are the antidote that gets me by. Something strong like a drug that gets me high, high. What a great song, am I right? Cap and maxing. we're swag maxing out here always. Just moaning into the mic in public. This guy is where he is just Jimmy fast forward. He's the opposite of Jimmy Rewind. He thinks that he's Singmaxxing, but Jimmy Rewind's the real Singmaxer.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
I love when people do like crooner style songs and they do this very like I was walking along, minding my business. They start singing like Kermit the Frog. Out of an orange colored sky. Flash, bam, alakazam. Gotta do the Louis Armstrong. Is that you singing? Come on, sing. Wow, you're pretty good. Come on. Come on. You sing? Oh. I think he doesn't like my singing. He gets a little upset. Listening in Dollar Tree, by the way. I hope you're blasting it through a loudspeaker.
This is the top song requested at private.
Perfect. Tell him to put it on the PA, and then have him play this.
Everyone knows Brickell is filled with fringy streamers, loud cars, and a lot of behavior that's not
Me when I sing Mother by Danzig. Glenn Danzig is my favorite crooner. It's so fucking dumb.
Exactly family friendly. And if there's anyone who ever wanted to make change, the best person to do that is you. So I decided, as a jazz artist, to bring my voice out here and to have an impact. And also send a message that you don't have to try to be ridiculous, or you don't have to try to be crazy to make a name for yourself. All you really need to do is hone your craft, be wholesome, try to help people, try to make the world a better place, and you'll find that people are much more receptive.
You know, the music's way too loud, but shout out you, bro. That's a good message.
I feel like the romance really comes out when it's a cappella. Fly me to the moon, let me play among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that. That wasn't even that bad. That was just literally, I was expecting him to sing a love song. Like, Fly Me to the Moon is a love song, but it's just like, it's not necessarily what you think of as like the most romantic, and how would singing it a cappella carry a more romantic tone? I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's like I don't know. It hit some for some reason. I'm wet. Literally anyone who's ever existed could do this. I'm just wondering, like, to have this level of confidence, I would assume you'd have to have like some kind of a vocal coach. But if you had a vocal coach, I'd expect you to be a little bit better. Like, no offense, but like this is basic. Like, I'm sorry, but I think me and him were going head to head right now. What is let me make sure I get the lyrics right.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
That's what he should have done for his acapella one. We are Singmaxxing out here. I'm going head to head with him. I will be the #1 Singmaxer. But we do have some tough competition because we have people like this. The only Arshay. Day 16, I quit my job to chase my dreams. And I think I just made the song that changes everything. Let's hear her out. I definitely made an anthem. On top soon. Go pop it. 7/22. So it's not even out yet. You're getting a taste, a teaser. Oh. Sorry. My bad. Oops.
Slave to the nines, and you on your grind, another you'll never find. If you know you fine, slave to the nines, and you on your grind, another you'll never find. Know you fine, slave to the nines, and you on your grind, another you'll never find. If you know you fine, slave to the nines, and you on your grind, another you'll never find. Know you fine.
I thought it was looping first, but that's where the loop happens. So.
Know you fine.
Is this the song?
Fuck a nigga, get rich, right?
No, that's a different one.
Good morning. I woke up to a lot of hate.
Day 17 of quitting my job to become a rapper. They told me to go back to work. Maybe start looking for a new job. I'm sorry. I mean, honestly, this didn't sound that terrible.
Fuck a nigga, get rich, run up a bag in his bitch.
It just sounds generic. You know what I mean? It's not bad. It's just like, there's so many songs that sound like this, like already. You got to stand out. You got to have like, because like, I don't listen to too many female rappers, but I would say like topping my list right now would be like Tia Corin and Flo Milli. Just because they have more unique flows and styles and stuff, and kind of like, I don't know. Even when they are saying maybe the same things, they can make it sound a little bit different. But this just, it's not the same. Audio engineers really be working wonders on God. It's the truth. It is the truth. Like, it's so true that if you, because there are people that are just good, you know what I mean? Like, there are musicians, there are artists. You give them a guitar and a mic and they can make a song. You know, there are rappers that have just like really good flows, know how to sit in that pocket. But really the producer's got to lay it out, because you could also have a really bad producer that doesn't know how to line everything up, and then like all of a sudden you're just like, you didn't record off beat, but for some reason you're just like off cadence now. You're like, what's going on? What happened here? This is your fault. But here, let's hear what she had to say. She's not going back to work.
Good morning. I woke up to a lot of hate, and I just want to let y'all know. Pop your shit, go pop it. 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 Good morning.
How many likes did this get? Oh man, oh, I got a decent amount. How many views did it get? Can't see that either. What's going on Instagram? Oh, there we go. It shows me like, oh, it only shows me for that one. Interesting. Up next, what can I say? Nothing more, nothing less. The only Arche. That is a unique name. But now we're moving on to big news. This one? Big news! The World Cup. Streamer University. Andrew Tate arrested? Frogan assaulted? What? And we start with the World Cup. So the World Cup ended, right? Am I stupid? That was the final, right? These are the champions. I don't follow it. It's called soccer. That's all I know. But Spain won from what I know. The little bit that I understand, I'm pretty sure Spain won. Because all the Argentinian fans were like, no! No! And I saw something that was like, let me see if I could find it. It was an article that was so funny. What is it? Because they don't know if Messi's gonna if he's done, if he's gonna retire, and they're just like, Messi. It was like Messi sad, not knowing about future. Like it was something like super serious, and I was like, come on, guys. I get it, like I understand, but like you made it. You made it at the end of the day. There's a lot of people who never even make it. So this is the World Cup. Trump trying to sneak onto Spain's World Cup celebration and resists FIFA president trying to usher him away. Now, here's the thing. Is he stupid? Yes. Is he a senile old man? Yes. And that's why I can understand why he would do this on some level. Because, like, I don't watch soccer. I doubt he watches soccer. Football. I watch that American football with the pig skin. I don't watch that either. I watch people punch each other in the face for fun. I watch things explode on the internet for fun. But I don't know how like the ceremonies work here. I don't know like who comes out, who stands. And I would maybe assume that maybe he like thought that it was because like, hey, these are the winners. Look where we're at. Look where you're standing. Remember where you are. I could have you all deported right now. But it is just so awkward that the resistance that he has at all times. He's laughing. He's like, come on, let's go. Come on, get out of here. Let's move on. And Trump just always standing there. It's always so interesting because you never notice it until he turns around fully. That he's always standing at like a 45-degree angle. Like, you know what I mean? He's always just like perfectly bent. Maybe it's more like 40 degrees. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's like 50 degrees. I don't know. It's interesting. A little interesting. Where's IShowSpeed though? We're going to talk about that. But yeah, so Trump got walked off so Spain could celebrate. But IShowSpeed was there, and IShowSpeed ends his World Cup stream tour by giving an emotional speech after performing at the FIFA finals at just 21 years old. 4 years ago, I was in my mom's house streaming barking, and I thought this was crazy. His song, I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks. It's not, it doesn't sound that bad, but you can't listen to it anywhere other than the World Cup. The song is literally just him going over and over again. This is the World Cup. Let's go. Put your flags in the air. This is the World Cup. Let's do it. Let's go. Win, win, win. Like, that's basically the whole song. I just want him to say it. You will be champion. Yeah, it's just literally ad-libs the entire time. The whole song is basically just ad-libs, but I get it. He probably brought, because basically some people were pointing this out. he was never like a big, I guess, football fan, big FIFA fan, until like somebody asked him, and it became a meme. The whole like Cristiano Ronaldo, that whole thing, which he will bring up here. But yeah, so I Show Speed performed, which is crazy. Speed's actually there. I was making a joke, LMAO. No, this is real life. This is the life we're living in. But here's what Speed had to say.
4 years ago, I was in my mom's house, in my mom's room, streaming, barking, Suey, Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey, lighting my house on fire. A kid from Ohio, Portugal, just doing anything. And I just performed at the World Cup final. So you know what that means, bro? You can do whatever you want, chap. Just believe, chap.
I can perform at the World Cup too.
Seriously. I love y'all so much. This tour was amazing. Tour was great. I love y'all. Just keep fighting and keep going, y'all. Things are gonna get hard no matter what. Just remember that. No matter what you're dealing with, no matter everybody's life is hard, chat. Everybody's gonna deal with challenges. You gotta get over them. Get through it. Okay? And keep pushing.
Ohio, Portugal. That was the part I was confused about. Is he from a place called like Portugal, Ohio or something? He's from Ohio, Portugal. But yes, I Show Speed was there, which I just think is crazy. Yes, just insane. And I saw because it was a good I saw somebody make this comparison, and there was a big I think we talk about the Plaque Max stuff that happened at the, or did they talk about that on After Dark? Oh, I think they talked about it on After Dark. But Plaque Max getting kicked out of the World Cup. Is it gonna load? What's going on? But people were saying that like the thing is it's crazy that Speed has been able to grow such like a huge audience and created kind of like a positive community when it is so massive, because like you don't see a lot of hate coming for Speed or from Speed like towards anybody or anything. It really is like, the one part I will say about his song that was nice is like the main message is like, it's the whole world. We're all together. This is the World Cup. We're all united through sports, through this activity. It's about celebrating us all. We're all champions, which was kind of like a nice message. But I will say that Speed's energy that he's always brought is what has led to other streamers thinking that they need to be this like over the top, really like crazy, like energy. And it was seen pretty clearly when he was yelling back. I'm trying to see if I can get the right instance. But not when he's just talking to this guy, but when he's like trying to argue back with other people. Because when Speed does it, you can tell that Speed's just joking around and it's just part of his like his character and persona that he puts on. You could tell Plaque Max was actually getting upset. Like very, very upset. Oh, I thought it was the clip of this RoboCop motherfucker talking down to me. I did not see that. Somebody was coming down on him. That's pretty crazy. All I know about him was when he set off fireworks in his room. Like, well, and that's the whole thing, right? Is somebody like I Show Speed, it seems very small. And that's like where it all like kind of came from and stemmed from. And that is like inspiring kind of thing, but I do think it's also like a 1 in a billion, you know what I mean? There's not many people that will reach this level of success from doing, putting their heart into it. You can put your heart into a lot of things, but you also need the stars to align just right sometimes. Wish I could see Speed at age 70. But do you think he's going to die soon? Why do you say it like that? You probably will. You're going to be like, hey, Speed. Or do you mean you wish you could see Speed when you're age 70? Like when you wish like you would have seen him now at age 70? He ruined the World Cup. But I don't know. So I think Speed is both a gift and a curse. And speaking of curses, Streamer University. Let me just check real quick too. Okay. So they're going to be talking about this as well. Tate brothers arrest caught on camera, disturbing new charges. H3 show number 287. We're going to talk about this in just a second. Why do I still have this up? Sorry, I guess we need to hear it one more
Pop
time.
it. Pop it. Pop it. Can't stop this. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Can't stop this. Pop it.
Pop it. But yes, iShowSpeed was at the World Cup. And Streamer University has been going on. And it's so interesting because I feel like Streamer University, and the 2 times that it's happened, seem to have been big events in the communities that they happened in. But I also feel like it didn't really spread much out of that. Like, I don't know how, like, I'm wondering, because it might have increased the viewerships of these different streamers here, like, and promoted them through Kai Cenat's fan base and, Ludwig and yada yada, like these different people. But I'm really wondering, is it bringing any new viewers, like new eyes onto it? Because it doesn't, like, I just don't see it getting talked about a whole lot. And I guess it's because there isn't a whole lot to talk about, because at the end of the day, it's people just trying to create reality TV and streaming. Like, that's all the new age streamers are really doing, is there isn't a whole lot to do or talk about. So the main idea is to create a personality and then try and create your own reality show. And it just doesn't hit. Like, it really doesn't. It just doesn't work. And I thought some of these clips were interesting. Some of the concepts were kind of cool, and like doing this on maybe a greater scale could be interesting, but it's just like, it's like a week-long event. I think it happened 5 days. There's not a whole lot you can do in that time, and I don't know. I feel like it's almost, I don't know. It feels pointless to me on some level. Professor Ludwig is doing something for me. I hate to admit it. I have to say, I don't like Ludwig a lot of the time. Very milk toast. Is that the phrasing? I don't know, but whatever. Very bland, and a bland sweeper is probably the best way to put it. But from this, I do think that he gave like some good. He gave some good advice here and there, and the character he put on as a professor to teach this class was also like somewhat funny, so I can give credit where credit's due. But for everything I've seen, it's basically been Ludwig, this guy Juicy Jacob, which I'll talk about in a second. And Juicy Jacob is probably the best person to come out of this, because I've been following him for a while, and when I saw he got on Streamer University, he's been big on TikTok and Instagram for a while, and I was surprised that he made it in, but it kind of shows me that they're wanting people that have made somewhat of a name for themselves, so that they know that they're not just going to be trying to pick up the pieces of people that can't really commit to this, which is fair. But I don't know, it also, I've just been seeing so many people on Instagram being like, oh, is it going to be me? I wonder if it's going to be me. And it's just like, no offense, but people sitting in like their domicile, like just sitting in some place that looks dilapidated, let's just put it that way, and being like, am I going to be at Streamer University? I hope so. And honestly, I wish those people gotta go. I wish those people gotta go to Streamer University. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Streamer University. It's all just gonna be the different clips from Streamer University, huh? Yeah. I just want to see one of those clips. I just remember I saw one, I think, on Friday. It was pretty good. But here's a little clip of Professor Ludwig and Juicy Jacob.
Thing that they can do, because they could probably fucking kill themselves for you for a month. Yeah. They can't kill themselves for you for a year. They can't do it every week. Yeah. So it's like they're gonna burn out, and then what's gonna happen? All right. Brother, do me a favor.
That was pretty good.
All right. So ultimately,
because that's the thing. Basically, this was the encountering of two people that are good at staying in character. Juicy Jacob does. I'm just going to call him Jacob. I keep saying Juicy Jacob. That is his name on Instagram. Jacob Vargas. Jesus Christ Loves You. Yes, he's a Christian influencer who basically just does a bunch of character acting, plays a bunch of different characters. He does Jeffy from Super Mario Logan. He's the kid from the Mega Minding It. If you've seen that. I'm mega minding it. I'm mega minding it. He's that guy. The Silver Surfer. He was doing a few others. He was doing the Lorax. There was Robin that he was doing with Batman. And he's pretty good at doing these characters. And so I thought this was like a pretty funny bit. But honestly, I do think that if you see any of those clips and you like it, just go follow him on Instagram, because he does he almost has 1 million followers on Instagram too. And he just does these characters all the time.
Your world will be consumed by the devourer.
You did miss me.
Yo, Surfer, you gotta chill, bro.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus. Marlon, you and this whole world will be consumed.
You know, Galactus is my world, right? That's my home.
By a universal force as essential as the stars.
That's my home. You know that, right?
So hold your loved ones close. Speak the words you've been afraid to speak.
Okay.
Use this time to rejoice.
I'm pretty sure that song gets claimed, but I need to use it. I need to hear him out.
That's Juicy Jacob. That's Juicy Jacob. Oh, funny bone.
Brother, so stupid ass. What I tell you? You check my motherfucking Hello Kitty bag. What? You gotta say hello to my hand.
What? I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Take this shit off. Take this shit off. Take this off. 48 your bitch. Take this shit off. Take it off. This your phone? This your phone? Take it before I break it.
Give me that. Hello. I am mega mogging Marlon. Wow. Fooling the internet for 7 days. How evil.
I wish I could mog Marlon IRL, bro. That would be so awesome sauce. I would totally mog Marlon IRL. I would swag mog him. I would height mog him probably.
You are truly a supervillain. No posts, no tweets, nothing.
You got a ring? Let me ask you a question. You got a ring?
Stage one, right?
That's what I thought.
Oh, he's on stage one, the crash out phase.
Get on my face, bro.
Wait! You Jeffrey Epstein? No! Oh my God! You didn't be eating humans! No!
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh Dahmer!
What of them, Jeffrey? Actually, Napoleon Dynamite.
Who?
Some fraud from like the 90s, I think, or the 80s.
That just confused me the most. He said, I'm just confused because he said Napoleon Dynamite from Friday. And I'm assuming he's talking about like the Friday movies. He's talking about Fridays. So that's what I thought he was talking about. But is he calling the whole era of the 90s that? Or did he think that Napoleon Dynamite's from that movie?
Napoleon Dynamite! Cause my dance moves, they explode! Take him in. Wait!
I haven't even seen Napoleon Dynamite, and I know who he is. Well, it's like, yeah, it's like a cultural thing. I feel like you have to know who Napoleon Dynamite is. Kai Cenat just seems like he doesn't know a whole lot. You know what I mean? He seems confused very often.
And it's through him that we also get to go to heaven on top of all this. Wow. All glory to Jesus, and I'm so thankful that he's blessed me. Oh. And Liberty!
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I almost just pissed you just now, bro. That
all right, and I can't stop ya. Kaka! Kaka! Liberty!
It was only 5 days, and he did how many characters? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6. I think he did like one every day. It's pretty nice.
Wait, who the fuck is this? I ain't seen you on campus once. I'm an alumni. No, you're not. You was not hooping on the alumni team. What's your name? What's your name? My name is Jacob. Jacob? You don't know who that is? I ain't never seen this dude once.
Damn, that's the guy with all the costumes.
No. Those are like Lorax and Megamind. They all got accepted, bro. I don't know who this is. Yeah, bro. I might have to call the dean. I would dap you up, but I got 45K views now. Oh no, you up? I got an ego.
What's going on with you? I dropped my nugget. I'm losing my nuggets. Oh my goodness. Hey, we're matching, yeah. Yeah, but
I'm sorry, but cosplaying a Super Mario Logan character is absolutely insane. I used to watch Super Mario Logan when I was like 8 years old. Good times, good times. But the only other good thing that came out of Streamer University was there was basically this guy. He's gonna say what his name is. This is Mr. Keem. Is it Mr. Keem? So Mr. Keem, a new Keem star? Oh, I thought I had another clip. Basically, this guy was just being annoying the whole Streamer University. Let me see if I can pull up the clip. There was a clip of him with Ludwig that was going around. Oh, actually, I think it was in the comments of this. I think that's why I don't have it. Yeah, it's right here. So we'll play this after. But I guess I'll play it first just so you can get a reference.
let's be honest with ourselves.
Basically, he's right here. He just kept getting clowned on the whole time, and Ludwig was trying to have like a heart-to-heart, let him know, hey man, you gotta go figure this out. But I don't know. A lot of these people that they've brought for Streamer University, just not it. I'm telling you, you should have brought some of the Instagram tweakers. Some of the Instagram tweakers would have done better on Streamer University. I'm just saying that straight up. Okay, here he is. So we have these clips lined up now. So
You suck at YouTube. I looked through almost all your channels, guys.
Wait, dead at?
I looked through all your channels.
Okay, tell me the last thing I posted.
The Mighty BA, you posted your first videos.
He's the Mighty BA. The Mighty Bachelor's degree?
Pathetic. It's an embarrassment. It's called I Played Fortnite with a Transgender. It has 3 You want to say
That's also, yeah, that's just like crazy clickbait because it's just like stupid clickbait. Who's going to click that? I played Fortnite with a transgender. Okay. Like even bigots aren't going to click that. Like the phrasing seems like, a little iffy. And then I feel like anybody that's like, they wouldn't care to click it.
I didn't do my homework. You're a pathetic excuse for creator if that's your first video.
They're bullying the fuck out of JShock99. I haven't heard of him. I'm gonna look that up on the side too.
Hey, I don't want to hear you speak up one more time in class.
badass, you're out. Being serious. What you got for me?
I put a lot of effort.
Is BA supposed to stand for badass? I don't know. Maybe. The mighty BA, the mighty badass. But basically, yeah, he's just getting clowned on for not being a very good creator, not being very original, and just kind of annoying people. And here's where it all kind of like ended up at a certain point. I want to be able to show this in here. I'm going to move chat for just a second.
This dude is on everyone's stream. I don't know his name. My name's the Mighty BA. The Mighty BA. Nice to meet you. But yeah, stop getting baited, bro. Stop it, Keem. Stop it, man.
What? So then, I don't know why this guy has this weird overlay that pops up on the screen.
Did he rip a hollow?
Yo, listen, sign this.
Love you, Keem.
He rubbed his head, like started patting him on the head. And he fucked up. He fucked up. He thought he was picking on the nerdy Asian guy, but he was picking on the New York Asian guy.
Oh, wait. Wait. Are you okay?
Some non-content shit, bro. Some non-content shit. Don't ever fucking pat my head again. Okay? I'm fucking sick and tired of bullshit, bro. Pat my head again. I'm not your fucking son, alright, bitch? Pat my head again, you fucking bitch, alright? Don't fucking touch my head again like that.
I got you.
That's disrespectful. Don't fucking disrespect me. On some no-content shit. Don't disrespect. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking trying to disrespect me? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I bet. Appreciate it.
Don't sung me. What the fuck you doing, bro? I don't know you like that. You fucking pat my head like I'm a little bitch. Don't get the fuck out of here.
Now here's the thing, right? I can understand someone being like, I didn't mean anything by it. But you have to understand, like, you know, the idea of one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of goes the opposite way too. It's like, just because you don't feel like you're being disrespectful doesn't mean that someone isn't going to feel disrespected by your actions. So if someone feels disrespected, you should probably try and course correct, unless it's like a completely outrageous demand, you know what I mean? But don't pat me on the head after already clearly being like kind of like brushing you off. It clearly is like a sign of disrespect.
Fucking crazy
W. Keem. Shout out Keem.
ass motherfucker.
Oh, damn. Appreciate it.
Came out today.
Oh, yeah, that's the new stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate it, man. Huh? Yeah, they all saying W what now? Yeah, it have to be.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Honestly, he lost his cool and grabbed him, snatched him up like a child. But shout out to him for also not like losing his composure too much and like actually hitting him, because I feel like you could tell he wanted to. He kind of got lucky that his little like overlay thing popped up.
They're saying W.
Fucking little bitch, bro. Fucking touch my head like that, bro.
No, let's check on Marcus real quick.
Fucking pat my head like I'm your dog. What the fuck are you doing? Are you crazy? Chat, am I being crazy?
Not at all, bro. It is so funny to me because it's like, yeah, because I could see myself getting worked up like this, but it is still just so funny. It was deserved. He didn't, honestly, I don't think he took it too far. You put your hands on him, he put his hands on you. It kind of like ends there. Nobody touches anybody from this point.
Am I being crazy? You don't pat a grown man's head if you don't know him like that. Yo, I'm so heated, bro. Like it takes a lot for me to like snap like that, like on a physical, like physically. Like I'm dead ass like shaking, bro. Like I'm kind of shaking. It takes a lot to snap. Like you can't touch my head like that.
And I will say, this guy, apparently he did feel a little bit bad because then he tried to like make amends in a way. I don't know if he actually tried to make amends after this, but he felt bad enough to bring it up. Or maybe Ludwig's the only one that brought it up, actually. But let's watch this clip for a second, because Ludwig was trying to help this dude out in whatever way he could, you know, try and just give him some fatherly advice.
I think what you do with me, I don't know if you already done it with Keem.
I tried to talk to him, but I could tell he when he was live, but you know.
Run it offline.
Yeah.
Offline means a lot more than online. Anyone else?
I wouldn't pat the heads of people I do know like that. Well, the whole thing is like, if you were to do that, like even with your friends, I feel like you would, it's in like very specific instances. And usually you would probably do it to be a little bit like patronizing, or like, you know what I mean? To be a little bit like, okay, buddy, like do that. And then you'd kind of expect them to kind of get mad at you and like, you know, because it is disrespectful.
Else you feel like you had a bad connection with? Talk to him. Okay? All right? And just really focus on like human connection.
Got you.
He was trying to turn this into Dead Poets Society.
And then just enjoy the day as best you can. And brother, stay offline.
Don't even go online.
No reason. No reason. No.
At Streamer University, telling somebody just like, hey man, just no more. That's it. Kind of a bit, you know, you got to be the big man.
No reason to check Twitter.
No reason. No, I wouldn't even go live.
Yeah.
It's not worth the viewers you would get.
Today?
I wouldn't go live. God, no.
Seriously?
No, why would you?
Okay.
I mean, you could, but like the experience for your chat is going to be shit.
It is.
The people who would like you are not going to be enjoying their time because they're going to have to be fighting against.
Sorry, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find JShock99. But I will say, it's like, I just keep seeing. Let me look on YouTube. It's just hard to find a lot of these clips because it does feel like they're pushing out a lot of the same, like a lot of the same people are kind of been put in rotation. And I get it. They're the ones that are bringing in the views. But yeah, I found him on YouTube. They have more of his videos. So let's see. We ride for J-Shock at dawn.
Ruby! Yeah! I was coming to save you, man! What's up, Ruby? We're gonna come out to save you. I heard you have snacks. I got everything, bro. You actually have snacks? I got everything.
Lacey tore his ACL. Lacey O. There we go.
Bro. I think he has a Spider-Man backpack. Oh my god, I fucking love Spider-Man. We're locked in, bro. I literally love Spider-Man. Spider Shock in the building. Oh my god, you have so many snacks. Take whatever you want, man. Anything I want? Yes, I got gummies on the bottom. I got gum over here. Okay. 99's in the chat for Lacey, guys. Go follow him. Go sub to him real quick. Oh my god, you're actually a legend. Ruby! Ruby!
Oh, how you say? Thank you. Can you open this for me? I got you. You need water?
I really think Tatum's fucking with you, bro. Cause I went out there and I was like, hey, what about Homecoming? She was like, oh, it's really cool. Like I fuck with them. Like I just want to sleep on it and let him know tomorrow. Let her sleep on it all she wants. She can sleep on the Johnson.
Jesus. Okay, we don't ride for J-Shock anymore.
Get my card.
I did it again.
Yeah. That's okay.
You're gonna go back? You go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go freshen up and then I'll see you.
I want to mug you.
I want
okay?
to see sure about this shit.
Where you want me to look?
Okay, I mean we can do it, bro.
Stand here. You gotta get in the same frame as him.
Oh no. You want to do a full frame or like what's going on?
Chat.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Run.
Oh my god.
Hey, mother.
Jesus.
3, 2, 1, go.
Don't do it, bro.
Bye-bye.
Got him.
Lacey, seats. You guys want rate the bed? Okay, hold on. This is not bang proof. Definitely not bang proof. Attention everyone! I have hit 100K followers! Let's go! J-Shock, Choco Clock, baby, I love you!
Mess hall's empty. Mess hall's dead. Oh, Wubby did a video? Let's see. We love a Wubby.
What's the meaning of life, Wubby? I need to know. It's this J-Shock clip I got pulled up here for you. So, Streamer University began, and it's off to a start. Do you guys know who J-Shock is, real quick? Let me...
I will say I've heard of J-Shock before, but I have not seen much of him. Like I've heard the name, and after seeing him again, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember this guy. But I haven't seen much of his content.
Remind you who J-Shock is. So funny enough, we were trying to get J-Shock for one of our bits. I don't know if it was a stream or a podcast. I forget what it was. And J-Shock, one love to you, brother. He quoted us an insane appearance fee, and we laughed at him and we said, yeah, buddy.
I'm just laughing at the idea of that. $500. Even that would be crazy. But by saying a crazy appearance fee, I'm almost assuming I'm wondering if he asked in the thousands. Gotta ask big. You're supposed to haggle. I give you $50. Even that's pushing it. Tenner.
You're not going to charge more of an appearance fee than I do. Not going to happen. So we ghosted him, but that's okay. That's not what we're talking about here. This is J-Shock. This is about me defending him, and yet here I am shit talking him. So this is what J-Shock is. He's this little guy. You probably seen him on TikTok.
Trying Arby's for the I gotta get some meat.
Here's what J-Shock is. Crazy, Wub. Crazy.
You guys have been begging me to try Arby's.
His whole shtick. Listen, I'm gonna say this clinically. This is not me being mean. This is clinical, and what I mean when I say clinical is no frill. No bullshit, no sparing feelings. I'm going to explain what J-Shock is for those who don't understand. J-Shock is a TikToker who mukbangs, who has had a lot of success recently because he is fucking weird looking. He does weird things. He eats in a really weird way. He eats with his gums. He's gone viral quite a few times.
I mean, yeah. I think a lot of people don't want to admit it sometimes, and it's not... I won't go as far as to say he looks fucking weird. See, this is what I was talking about the other day with my whole explanation of bigotry. It's like some people have like they're true, like, you know what I mean? It's like they laugh at something because they're a bigot. It's like I'm laughing at something because I'm a caveman looking at fire. I'm just like an idiot. I'm just confused and being like, whoa, this is cool. Like when I look at like, you know, when they're throwing cow dung in India, you know, some people see that and they're like, these are disgusting. They're not even humans. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, you know, evil in their viewing, but in my viewing I'm like a child on Christmas morning. Just I got the craziest present. I don't even know how to use it. Whoa, what is this? That's how I feel when I look at people like J-Shock. I'm just like, what's going on here? I want to know the intricacies.
Because he's had these really autistic moments. Now, that was the clinical version. That's just the truth.
I wasn't fucking clinical at all.
Is he funny? I actually think he's funny. He seems like a really nice guy. And this now me talk. I appreciate what he's doing. Like he's out there. He's doing what he loves. He's not mean to anyone. He's not harmful. He's just fucking weird. He's a weird dude.
Arby's. Let's get some mucking.
I want you guys to brace yourselves. This might be the worst ASMR for you because he's about to eat, and when he eats, it's like a sarlacc pit covered in baby oil.
Choco Clock, roast beef and cheddar. Why have you guys been gatekeeping Arby's? Horsey sauce on top? Unreal. Arby's has frickin' gyros? Is it the gyro or gyro? There's no way this is fast food.
All of his comments, by the way, they're always talking about how he's gumming it. He gums it. I don't know. He also went very viral for something called the no-look handshake. I believe at one point he was meeting somebody to review their food, and they went in for a handshake, and he, in his autistic self, went to shake the hand, but just looked away. It was so weird. Anyway, that's J-Shock, and J-Shock got invited.
I'm so glad he didn't play more of that clip. I was dreading the idea of just hearing him eat more. So I can't watch mukbangs. It's not even the eat. Like, I watch like Beard Meets Food. I watch like food challenge videos sometimes, like you know, competitive eater type stuff. Not like, I bought all the food from McDonald's, let's see if I can eat it all. That stuff's a little bit boring to me. But when it's like the challenge nobody's eaten from this one restaurant that's this massive portion, and you got people in the restaurant being like, whoa, this is crazy, you can do it, and you got that one guy at the bar like, I bet you $100 he can't. Now that's the type of video I want to watch. But as soon as I start hearing, I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to mimic the mouth noise. You know what? ASMR time. Mute it for the next 10 seconds if you don't want to hear. But like when you just start hearing like, that's just like a no-go. That's like it's just no. We're done. Click away and stop. But yes. So sorry to continue it for even longer by describing the part that I disliked.
I did to Streamer University, Kai Cenat's Streamer University, which is ongoing. I pay my taxes, so I did not have much interest in it. I tried to catch up on a little bit of it last night, and I just realized I'm like, I'm old. This is not a criticism of anybody. My good friend TT is running the tech for it, along with other tech people. Very proud of TT. This is very great content. It's not for me. I think I'm too old. Shouts out to some of the old people there. I'm not making fun of you. I think it's not designed content for me. I could not get into it, right? This is all setting up to something. Don't worry. I will say, very funny. I don't know who on Kai's team decided.
I mean, I'm 25 and I don't find it entertaining. Like, I feel like it is entertaining for children. And maybe there are people like in their really early 20s that find it entertaining. I just don't understand. Because for me, I feel like there would need to be clipped versions of it. Like I would need like Ludwig's streamer class, and I need to watch it as a video. I couldn't imagine sitting through one of these people's like individual streams that's basically showing the same thing just from a different perspective. Like I don't know, it's maybe interesting conceptually, like being able to see this thing through the eyes of all these different people. That's like interesting almost like on like a analysis level, but to watch as a viewer, like for viewership, I could not imagine.
J-Shock, I do not think it was Kai personally. Whoever decided to bring J-Shock,
they're just comforting if the person, oh, you're talking about mukbangs. Mukbangs are comforting if the person has a personality or makes the video interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I feel like that goes with most content, right? It's like, you'll never be interested in history until you find the person who presents it properly. And so it's like, you might like me, I might be more open to food content. So there might be like the right type of mukbanger that I might be interested in. But just in general, I just haven't found it. So that's a fair point.
J-Shock on is awesome. It's very funny.
No, so yeah, these were the clips I was saying. It was while he was doing this board, I saw one lady who was like watching it. I'm going to see if I made it to Streamer University. And then it just went all the way through. And she did not make it, and she was pretty upset by the end of it.
It's a W meme, if you will.
This might be a shock. Let's go! Let's go! Don't even do it.
J-Shock calls his parents in the room. It's so cute.
I did it.
Okay, what is happening here?
I'm here, chat. I'm here.
We have J-Shock 9. J-Shock 9.
Dude, it's so funny, and I'm so happy for him.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Parents come in and just start scolding him. They're like, dude, stop banging on the wall. What are you doing? It's 12 in the morning. Stop.
Yo, listen to that! Thank you so much! Please give me a handshake! Please give me a handshake! Brother, please give me a handshake! Please! Please!
No!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
That's a
Okay, so good for him. He got invited to Streamer University, and it's been really weird seeing him mingle with all these, like, I'll just say it, all these, like, arrogant, like, absolutely soulless, mega famous streamers. It's been very funny to see this, like, innocent little guy just kind of float his way through some of the work. Like, Nightmare Blunt Rotation is having to babysit J-Shock. And if you think I'm being mean or harsh, here is a clip that has come.
And basically, Streamer University is the perfect example of what I was saying before about, like, streamers trying to replicate that, like, iShow's speed energy and just not being able to do it. Because, like, there are so many people that just try and do this over the top, crazy energy, yada, yada. And like I'm saying, they're trying to, like, turn it into reality TV where you constantly need cool, interesting things happening and you're putting on a persona and it's kind of fake. You're kind of like doing things that aren't necessarily real just to keep a storyline going, stuff like that. And it's like, it's just way more like when it's a TV show, they can edit it and make it like look good, sound good, really like hone in on the craft. But unless you're watching the clips, like watching the full streams just have to be so boring because it's literally just looking for clip farming moments, like just hunting for a clip farm moment.
I'm out of Streamer University, which has been going on for like a day at this point, like 1 or 2 days. I don't know if today is day 2 or the start of day 3, but it's been like a couple days and they're already just bullying him to the point where I'm like, okay, we get to make fun of him, but this is too far. And I'd like to show you that clip now.
I fucking dare you. You're not on that. You're not on that. You're not on that. You're not on that. Oh, no.
If you're wondering what's being sprayed in his face right now, it is fart spray. And if you guys don't know, you probably
still get that in his fucking eyes. What the hell?
Probably all do. But a single spray of that shit in the room ruins the room. A single.
When I was a kid, when I was in high school, freshman year, these kids I knew, I wasn't involved in this, but I knew them. They took a bottle and they left this at school every day. And every day they'd come to school and they'd keep filling it with more and more stuff, more food and drinks from lunch and all this stuff. And they added fart spray to it. And by the end, they created this repulsive, like actually like putrid, like potion. I don't even know. And I don't remember what happened. I think they got forced to get rid of it at some point, but they were literally just leaving it in the sun and in the Arizona sun to ferment day in and day out. They probably could have gotten someone to drink it if they asked. They just have to ask around.
Little spray of that just ruins the room. I don't know if this is a joke. I am concerned J-Shock because of his overwhelming desire to fit in and be a part of something that's bigger than him. He would probably always say, this is just cool. This is aight. And that worries me. This is not all right. This is fucking insane. Like late.
And honestly, one thing that's always bugged me is like as a bigger person, when bigger people impose themselves on somebody smaller. Because it's like you wouldn't do that to somebody your size. You're only doing that because you know you can manhandle. And that's the coward's way out. I grab everybody. You're bigger than me, more fun, more to hang on to.
Lacey is doing this whole bit in like a wheelchair, and I'm just like, we get it. You're not developed. Holding him by his neck and spraying him in the face with fart spray is okay. If he's cool with it.
I mean, it's assault. It's assault and battery, like actually, but I don't like, would you press charges is the question.
J-Shock, have a little more self-respect. That's insane. You are not getting paid enough or anything to let that happen to you. If you're not cool with it, hey dude, that's like assault.
In high school, my classmates mixed gel alcohol and fart spray and threw it on the class. We had to move classrooms. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Trying to clean it up and it's just like smearing it, just getting everywhere, making it worse. It's like, no.
That's fucking crazy. Dude, even if it was just water, I'd be like, whoa, got a little rough with J-Shock. Come on, he's like half your size, bro. But it's fart spray. That's like a multi-day ruiner.
Fucking dare you. You're not on that. You're not on that. You're not on that. You're not on that. Oh, no.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the. I'm pretty sure Okay, here's something that we can talk about with Blackboy Max, actually. Something that happened to him. Sorry, now we're going through like all the different like things. I know this isn't. So basically, Blackboy Max had a roommate named Wardrobe. I don't know why that was what they were calling him, but homophobic Harden lookalike. But basically, this guy's been defending Blackboy Max, and there were these guys, and I'm pretty sure it was this guy. They were straight up like grabbing him and like touching on him kind of inappropriately, and like trying to just pass it off as like roughhousing or something. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip. But this is Wardrobe.
And that's hey, your 2 minutes was up. You got the 2 minutes. You're out. Shut up. You saying a whole bunch of nothing. It's respect. It's respect. And I can respect is given. Not, you see, I can understand. I can shrink my ego and say I would apologize. Respect is earned. Actually, it's not given, boo. I would say I would actually apologize. No, so apologize. I said it earlier. So I'm telling you to apologize. I will never apologize on stream for inauthenticity. But you will embarrass somebody on stream though. Because you'll embarrass somebody on stream though. But you'll embarrass somebody on stream though. Because when I apologize on stream, somebody on stream though. But you embarrass somebody on stream though. He only apologized. But you embarrass somebody on stream. If I apologize to Max,
this is just pointless. Still a lot of back and forth. I'm trying to find the clip. But I think they were harassing him because he has a diva tattoo, which I will say is a little crazy. I might clown on him a little bit, but I'm pretty sure these were the guys that were clowning on Blackboy Max for having a diva tattoo, and they were like touching on him and stuff. Very weird.
So you want to apologize on stream? Okay, can I say something? Because it's not. Hey, shut up. Oh my God! This my last motherfucking saying. If you wanna publicly shut the fuck up so I can talk.
Like, I'm sorry, this might be homophobic for me to say, but this guy seems like the most like metrosexual guy I've ever seen. Like this guy, if he's not gay, he's very flamboyant, which obviously doesn't equal sexuality, but it's just like it's a bit jarring if this guy's just like fully straight but this flamboyant.
This is my last motherfucking saying. If you want to publicly shut the fuck up so I can talk, can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet?
I hope that it fulfills you.
Okay, well, let me say something. Let me say, can you just please shut up? It ain't nothing to be joked about. Okay, shut up. Stop trying to interrupt me. Can you please stop interrupting me? Can you please stop interrupting me? Just let me say one thing. If you want to so-called publicly embarrass somebody, then you should publicly apologize. Other than that, you can go to your guest dorm, which you don't stay here, boo. You leave tomorrow, which is the good thing. I'm not arguing.
Ooh, kind of hit him with that one. I'm still trying to find this clip, but I'm pretty sure it was a couple different guys, and I'm pretty sure this was one of them too. According to Ethan, all homophobes are closeted, so it's possible. It's possible.
You smell like shit now.
Like, are we all doing shtick? Is this the shtick? And then even so, this is one of those things where I'm like, explain the joke. Explain the joke. What's the joke? Well, I don't get it. What's the joke? J-Shock doesn't seem too happy. I don't know. So what's funny about this guy, what we love about him, this guy is invited to be here by Kai himself. He is on the janitorial crew. He clearly knows Kai, and they are, the way I saw them interacting, I don't know their history, but like, he is here on an invite as part of the staff. He is the janitor. So it's like, this wasn't just some dude who got invited that we didn't vet, who kind of crashed out. Now, I will be fair here, and I will get ahead of this. Maybe this is a really, really well done bit that I'm just not privy to. And I probably wouldn't even be covering it if it was like, Lacey gets fart sprayed. Because I'm like, okay, I'm sure he's cool with it. And I'm sure they're all just, you know, acting crazy. But like, I don't know, dude. J-Shock seems like someone who could very easily get manipulated, and J-Shock is prime real estate for being taken advantage of in a situation like this at a streamer university. Like, he's the type of dude people need to be extra careful around. Don't baby him, but someone's got to be looking out for him. This whole clip rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Am I crazy? From what I'm understanding here, J-Shock is doing some kind of joke here, saying clean this, because they're making fun of the fact that that guy's the janitor. I think
I found it. Is this it?
Ew!
Oh no, I think I was wrong. I think it is different people. Is it Dub? Is it Woo-Wop's dad? I think it might have been Dub, actually. But it was Wardrobe that defended him the second time, too.
Another Mr. Beast check.
Now I'm going to just seem racist because the guys look nothing alike.
You look good in that blonde,
You don't
right?
like dark niggas, right? So he can be behind you, I can be in front of you, gang.
Both y'all niggas stay where I don't.
You don't like dark niggas.
You look good in that blonde, black. You look good in that blonde, black. Yeah, hey yo, you got that BBL, right? Yeah. I like that. I like that. You look good, bro. I'm playing with you niggas. I like that. I like that.
You grab that motherfucker. You grab that motherfucker, bro.
Oh, another Mr. Beast chest.
Yeah, started pinching on his nipples and stuff. Very odd. He almost ate shit.
Lucky. I'm gonna get your ass.
So I guess he's just getting a lot. He's getting a lot from different people. So he was sexually harassed by them. You could maybe say it was assault for the pinch. But just in general, it doesn't seem like they're necessarily handling this stuff too well. Seems like there's a lot of harassment going on, which again is coming from people just trying to be over the top. It feels like another example of people just sexualizing people they think are gay, then harassing them. Yeah, basically. Well, and it's weird too, because it's like, it's beyond that, because it's someone that they don't think is gay, but their thinking is like acting gay. So they want to like then ostracize them and like, pick at them for that.
Clean that. Clean that. Oh, no.
that seemed rough. I don't know, bro.
Nah, he's fucking like, bro, he's got him in like a headlock.
And by the way, I'm hedging super hard because what if it's not fart spray? If it's fart spray, that's crazy. Dog, this is streaming university, but like, you didn't actually have to act like a child. Dude, I watched Kai's opening ceremony. The first thing off rip was respect to everyone. And I'm like, when he pulled that up, I went, really, really, Kai? Like, you, really, bro? Do you know who you invite in here? Like, what are we doing here?
You stink. You smell like shit now.
So
I'm going to assume that it's not actually fart spray, because if it was, I think they would have cleared that room pretty quick. Like, this is a tight hallway. They'd clear that room pretty quickly.
The reason I found out about this clip, last night, me and Peanut were playing CS. I saw J-Shock was live, and he was in his dorm with his shirt off, complaining about the smell. And he was...
Oh, maybe it is real then.
Standing in the room with like Lacey and Marlon and all these other huge creators, and they're all just complaining like, dude, you've made the room smell like shit. And me and Peanut were sitting there going, did he like spill something? Did something happen? And he's like, I gotta go shower, man. I don't know what happened. I gotta shower. The whole time we were like, he must have dropped like the nastiest fish meal or something and let it. Nope, he got choked out or he got put into a chokehold and sprayed in the face with fart spray. Now I'm going to say it. I'm going to be subtle. It's not, this is more subtle. I don't have a single clip of it. I'm just going to say this. It just reminds me of high school, the way certain people are talking to him. They're being so tongue in cheek every time he's in the room. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, either you're an adult and you're not autistic and you get what I'm saying, or you're a child. Like, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, they're all in the room being like, very like, every time he talks, kind of side-eye, like, okay. There's an aftermath clip. Let's take a look at it.
Nigga, you smell like shit.
Yo, can I actually smell it?
Yeah, bro.
It don't smell like that. I don't know. You actually smell like right now?
Oh my god. Oh, nah, you gotta get back, bro. That's so deep.
That's nothing I can do.
Yo, he can play with you so crazy.
I'm gonna be done with a guy that got shit.
Nah, I feel bad for him. Dude, there's pain in what he just said. Don't quit playing games. There's pain. I'm gonna be known as the guy who got sprayed with fart spray. Come on, man. Listen, I think J-Shock is someone that can, you know, he can. There's playful ribbing, but then there's like real power dynamic, and this is where I hate the term power dynamic. I think it's so overused. I really do. But when it's actually the case, I'm gonna point it out. That's happening.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's overused. I think everything has power dynamics. It's just about if those power dynamics are being abused, because there's always like a power imbalance regardless of any situation, like whether it's managerial in a romantic relationship, physical, whatever it is. Like there's always some kind of a, you know, a difference there. So I don't know if it's necessarily overused, but I would say that it's maybe misused at times.
In this room, right?
Or misattributed to power dynamics when it's like sometimes things will be misattributed to power dynamics when it is just people with shitty behavior and they aren't necessarily preying on the power dynamics. They are just acting out of their own shitty behavior.
Right now, we have like 4 of the top 5 of the top streamers in this room and one like nobody, to put it bluntly. This is a Jeff Wittick situation. The cameras are rolling.
Actually, there's like 12 nobodies because they all have like 3 cameramen for some reason.
And smile. You gotta smile. We're live. Biggest stream on planet Earth. They brought him to be a lolcow. Listen, that's fine. Lolcow. Lolcow it up. Have fun. Make clips with him. I don't know if we should be grabbing him.
That is not the thing to promote, Wub. Wubby, lubby dubby dub. Don't do that. Sorry, I was reminded of that Rick and Morty tattoo for a second. No, don't create more lolcows. Don't turn people into your pets. That isn't the thing to do.
By the neck and spraying him in the face with fart spray. That seems a little fucked up. Getting sprayed in the face with fart spray, it's horrible. Order some right now, and I want you'll never do this again. Order some right now. Just spray one in your room. Not on you, just in your room.
Literally. I also had it happen. I was on a trip. I was in FBLA when I was in high school, and I actually went to the national competition in 2019. For those who are wondering, it was in Texas. But yeah, I was in Texas on a school trip, and we someone wanted to do a prank and sprayed fart spray in our room, and I was like, bruh, and it smelled terrible. We literally couldn't go in there for like the night. Like we just had to go, like we were chilling in other people's rooms until we could finally go back just with the door open. And we just did the same thing to theirs. We just took the spray and went and sprayed it in their room, and they had to do the same thing. Really annoying stuff. But it literally, in a hotel room that was decently big, it wasn't like a tiny room, it cleared the entire hotel room. We could not be anywhere in that room. It was horrid.
Tell me what that does to your room for the next fucking day, bro. For the next day. It's literally chemical warfare.
I like drums.
I like that he just got like a basic Zaxby's meal, and he's acting like it's the best food he's ever had.
Help me.
He's so teeny. That's Jackie Chan's niece.
Who made this wing? Who made this wing?
Dude, TT, I'll tell you this. TT told me to apply to Streamer University, and I didn't. I ended up not doing it.
Should have been the unk there.
I don't think I would have gotten in.
Who's this streamer with the Liberty spikes? That might be interesting.
But let's play a little game right now. I can't think of a place I think I'd rather go to jail because this might be worse than hell for me. Someone said it. One of the teachers did, where they're like, every one of you wants to be the main character while you're here, but I hope one of you like learns something while you're here. And I was like, wow, agent, very, very well said. I completely agree with you. It sucks that you're so wrong though. Like no one, like it's 150 main character syndromes.
Yeah, and like I'm saying, I think that most of them, it's like they're getting Like, if anything, they're benefiting from the ability to gain collaborators, gain people to do streams with online, even if they're just doing like, you know, Discord or Zoom calls or whatever. Like, there's ways to do it.
Running around. It's worse than high school. It's worse than high school. It's nightmare camp. Do you see how many selfie sticks and cameras there are in here right now? Not that like this, I'm sure this guy is.
It would feel like a fucking dystopia. You'd walk in and you'd just be like I stream, but if I walked in there, I'd be like, what is going on? I'd be running up to people going, no, put the cameras down. No, don't you see what's happening? Look around, look around.
Is a nice guy. I'm not saying.
See, and like that's the thing too, is this could benefit from almost like a Big Brother style like filming and creating of that, like for the like create like almost like a 5-day series and then cut it up into pieces or something and then release that out. It's like then you could go watch all the individual people's like perspectives, but then you also have like this kind of like continuity between it all. But again, it just feels like kind of haphazardly thrown together in a sense.
And she seems very nice, right? I'm not saying that. There's too many. Look at me. Who made this? Like, even what J-Shock's doing right now, he's playing the game. He's doing what he needs to do. He's clip farming. That's the point. Not blaming him. He's doing what he needs to do to get views. I respect it. It is so not my scene. I'd be in my room queuing.
Who made this wing? It's incredible.
Then I made it.
Shocktastic. Incredible. Incredible.
Dude, he's killing me, bro. He is killing me. How long do you think you'd last? It's Streamer University. If I was a student, I don't think I'd last very long. Maybe if I was 10 years younger. I don't got that dog in me like this. So many of you have criticized me for when I do collabs on other people's things. When
this is the introvert's worst nightmare. Well, it's interesting though too, because it's not necessarily like the introvert's worst night. Well, I guess it is just be like from the perspective of just hating public like interactions and people like hate viewing people's behavior. Because it would just be it'd be too much. It would be overwhelming to the highest degree, overstimulating, some might say. But I think that it would be interesting to people watch, because I feel like so many of these people have like such like the main character like syndrome, like he's talking about, this, like they're so inside their own bubble that I don't think that they would necessarily like intrude on you. Like they might intrude just literally in your space. Like they might just come too close to you and be annoying that way. But I don't see a lot of them going around being like, hey, what's up, guys? Like trying to like, they might do it a bit, but I feel like that's the thing they should be doing more. But you see so many of them standing off by themselves filming when it's like, you should be figuring out a way to kind of, again, collaborate, make it more interesting.
When there's a group, you're like, why you get so quiet? I'm like, because I've never been the main character and I don't like being the main character. It's too much. I like being a character in my own stream, but if I'm one of...
Well, the problem is too, you're not meant to be the main character in public. Like, that's why I've been thinking about, I want to do more like content. I'm working on a video right now that's just more like writing stuff. I'm hoping it'll be done by the end of this week. Most of it's done. It's just the editing, getting everything finalized. But I want to do more like documentary style stuff. And the thing I've been thinking about is, and I talked about this before, I feel like people like Louis Theroux, great documentarian, but it's missing this almost like it almost takes away from the authenticity by having a host in a sense. And it's almost like you need to just show things as they are and have that, like that piece be almost separate maybe from your like voiceover questions and information that you're adding in. And so I don't know. I feel like a lot of it for me is just trying to watch reality TV, but in the worst way possible.
4 in a lineup on someone else's content, I'm not like, hey everybody, wait a minute, why is the camera on me? Honestly, everyone at Streamer University seems like the mean girls of the streaming world. I'm not going to say everyone. There are people there that seem like super cool. Saying everyone is a dangerous game because it's not objectively true. Everyone there doesn't suck. It's
just most of them. But shout out Wubby. That I think he laid that out pretty well, and I think that it's kind of just the norm. Literally, if you watch any of these people, big or small, they all have this like need to be at the top, this want to be at the top, and it's just like a hindrance upon others on some level. And I think that's the thing that they aren't realizing. But yeah, that was that. Now we can move on to just a few more things here. This was just crazy.
Now, a lot of people, including probably your future employers or your current employers.
I just realized Hasan has the Trump cadence. A lot of people tell me, maybe even some of your future employers. Like that's.
Now, a lot of people, including probably your future employers.
A lot of people, maybe even including your future employers. Crazy.
Or your current employers. They call me a lot of names. They say I'm an idealist, a radical, a terrorist.
Those aren't the words I mean, terrorist maybe. Well, terrorist sympathizer, I'd say, at the very least.
But the one thing that they don't call me is a liar.
That's a lie. Well, that's a lie. Sorry, I guess I'm not an employer at the moment. I am just the employee, but it's just so crazy to lie about being called a liar. And also basically like quoting Facebook memes. They call me everything but a liar. They call him everything but a liar. Like, I know that's probably some famous quote. That's probably, fucking, who said that? Let's see. Let me look this up real quick. What is it? T.S. Eliot. Interesting. Huh. The AI overview is telling me they called him everything but a liar is an American colloquialism derived from the rural and Southern African American vernacular English, AAVE. It is a rhythmic, hyperbolic way of describing a person who is subjected to heavy verbal abuse, criticism, or intense insults. An interesting idiom.
And I think that anyone who wants a better future for the world.
Narcissistic lack of shame kills me. The cringe. Because it's like, did they think that we're ignorant? I guess so, right? Like, that is just like one of the characteristics of narcissism, isn't just thinking that you're the best, but it's not just thinking that you are so great, but it's thinking that others are lacking. And I think that that's the part that is most frustrating. It is not when people think that they are better than you, but it's to think that you are somehow like ill-equipped. Just think that you are so advanced. Don't think that I am a fucking stooge. Like, come on.
Let alone this country, needs to understand that it is our job to always seek truth from facts.
The phrasing on that's just so piss poor.
Let alone this country, needs to understand that it is our job to always seek truth from facts.
Maybe it was cut wrong and there's like more that he says there.
Always seek truth from facts.
Always seek truth from facts. What the fuck does that mean? Because the only thing I can derive from that is like the argumentation that racists use. Well, aren't these statistics? So let's pull the truth from these facts. Pulling truths equate like that's not like it's a slippery slope for sure.
To always seek truth from facts.
Always seek truth from facts. Because I'm assuming that means always seek truth out of facts. But could you also mean it in like seek truth over facts? Like I'm very confused as to what he's trying to say there, because it just kind of only you speak true facts from truthful sources. Like facts are inherently true because it's fact, it's not fiction. But again, deriving a truth from a fact is how you extrapolate, and then doing that you can derive good things from that, but I think again you have to be a little bit more specific. But this was something that's a conversation that I think needs to be had. The crew can no longer stream together. So on Love's stream, he mentioned in passing that he can't go to Taco Bell because that's more of an H3 thing now, and I'm not supposed to compete with it. And also that crew members aren't allowed to stream together anymore. What do we think happened here? Is this a rule from when Tomorrow was going to everyone's stream, starting trouble? I don't think that's what caused it. I think that there's just more of them streaming now, and they're trying to make sure that they keep like there needs to be a consistency somewhere. Because if they're creating their own personalities and streams, always have your out, no matter what career you're in, what job you have. But I could definitely understand how it like seems as though it's like you're piggybacking off of our show in an attempt to create your own brand. And because of like Tom wanting to, get more brand deals, and they have been getting more brand deals, while the show itself takes away a lot of those brand deals, I could definitely see how it's trying to create they could be trying to create a brand for sure. But I also think that it's like they would definitely need I don't know, it kind of just makes things a little bit harder, because I think they should be allowed to stream, and they should be allowed to stream together. But again, yeah, it's like what then what constitutes a H3 stream versus an independent stream, a young Fika stream, or a Nate stream. The more the crew streams, the less I've noticed they speak up during the pod, but I don't know. Here's the one thing I wonder is, while I don't think it's wrong, everybody does, other work at their work, doing a text, sending a thing here or there. I do wonder at times, like when Tamara said that she was looking for prop stuff. She was looking for something stop motion. And she has been doing more stop motion stuff for the show, so I'm assuming that's probably what it's for. But it does make me wonder how much of their time is utilized on like prepping for their own stream. Like AB streams a lot. How much of the time, obviously they spend a lot of time at work doing work, but is there any time spent towards making sure that other things are set up? And I can definitely see that being an issue. Love makes a lot of clips, but he's also the clipper for the H3 channel. So it's like, not to say that he shouldn't be able to do his own clips and shouldn't be able to do his own streams, but I could definitely understand being like, you need to make sure that that's done fully on your personal time. When you're at work, you need to be doing clips for us. And also, like, when you're doing streams for yourself, make sure that there is that separation there. But I don't know. It's definitely an interesting conversation, but they just got back from break on the new set with the new schedule. Well, I also think part of it is a joke. Like asking or Love talking about Taco Bell and then saying that's more of an H3 thing now almost feels like a joke because of how often he's like, you want to get lunch? You want to get food? You want to order some food? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like a joke in passing. But I do think that's a little bit interesting. I canceled my membership. The show kind of sucks now. Last week it was all stinkers. I let them settle it. I feel like it's cope. What are you expect? Like, what would meet your expectations is kind of my question. Because let's look at the last week at what they've done. Oh, we do have a thumbnail update too. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this conversation. But in the last week, the thumbnails and titles aren't helping. They had the Love Island stuff and the Connor Murphy scandal. Talked about Tyler Robinson. That was an interesting episode. Talked about the new set. The Gabe Collin. I'm trying to remember what was on Friday. They talked about the changing of the broadcast guidelines for this stuff. I thought that was interesting. The thing is like, here's the thing. I think the last week were really good shows. And I think we're like very return to form in a way. Like, this is how the old H3 shows, the old H3 podcasts used to be, showing clips, talking about different things in local news, some internet dramas here and there. It's only been as of recent that there have been like these huge dramas that need to be discussed like in time, you know what I mean? And they've been consistent. It's just been one after the other. Like basically since the end of Frenemies, kind of since the end of Frenemies, but really since the end of Leftovers. But there's been like a consistent like need for this response. And there is like almost like a return to form in a sense with these like newer things. But I do want them to do a little bit more like with the new sets and stuff like that. So I can agree in part, but I don't know. Do what you want with your money. Feel free to cancel. You know what I mean? I won't shame you for that. It's your money at the end of the day. If you don't feel like you're getting your money's worth, then that's a fair perspective. But now we're moving on to Frogan because I need to get to this Andrew Tate stuff and we're almost out of time. But last night I was targeted and assaulted by a group of Zionist men. They repeatedly tried to hit me and my friend's lip was busted protecting me. Security had to intervene and remove them from the premises. Absolutely insane that this happened over us just existing. Now, this is crazy. And if this is true, absolutely insane, deplorable, despicable actions, not just on the people that committed the hate crime, but on the security for allowing this hate crime to happen and then just cast them away instead of calling the authorities and having them arrested for committing a hate crime. Because if they because again, to specify them as Zionist would mean that you would have to know something about their ideology, which would then lead me to believe that it was because of something they said, and then they were attacking you because of your religion, because they identified you as Muslim, or even identified you as Frogan, perhaps. But again, like that would be a hate crime, and that's despicable, not just on the aggressors, but also on the security who just removed them from the premises. Men are gross. Very true. And then I'm not trying to discredit what Frogan said. If that happened, that's terrible. But she reposted this criminal career, I'm so dyslexic apparently, did full words. But career criminal Darius harassing and stalking Hasan at Sex Pest Destiny. Okay, guys, we need to stop with all these nicknames because they're just getting like Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. Like, it's getting too long. Like, cut this shit out. Darius harassing and stalking Hasan at Destiny, like Sex Pest Destiny. I can't tell where these names end and where where I just don't get it. Sex Pest Destiny, like you need more commas and stuff here. They have one. Sex Pest Destiny, Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II, direction, has also harassed, stalked, and assaulted Frogan, Rafi, on Twitch.com. So here he is. So this is Darius. He looks kind of like that one guy that's friends with iDubbbz, that iDubbbz had on his stream. I can't remember his name right now. The guy that shaved his head and was talking about letting his bad thoughts escape. But here's what actually happened. Well, again, if that actually happened to Frogan, that's terrible. But here's something else that happened to Frogan that she reposted, which I'm wondering, like, is this the attack you were talking about? Because this is very different than what you described, but still bad nonetheless. But here he is, having been arrested. This guy, yeah, he's friends with Destiny. His name's Darius.
Hey, Frogan! Free Destiny, mother...
And so I'm assuming this is at VidCon because of their badges they're all wearing.
Fucker! Free Steven Cannonball II!
Cringe. Cringe. I'm sorry. But, like, I don't like Destiny. I wouldn't even do this for Ethan. I wouldn't do this for anybody. This is fucking so cringe. This is, like, even saying this is cringe, but it's not as cringe as this video. Like, this is genuinely, like, making me, like, ugh. Like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. He thought this was tough.
He did nothing wrong! And you kicked that shirt! I just...
He said, don't touch me, dog. Which, fair. Don't be touching on people. And then Darius decides to grab his shirt and pull it.
Oh, you did nothing, pussy. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Oh my God.
Also, you saying the N-word, I don't know about that.
Nothing wrong. And you kicked that shirt. I just did.
You also hear how heavy he's breathing, bro. So nervous. Heart beating a mile a second.
Oh, you did nothing, pussy. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Oh my God. Hey, don't come at me, bro. You're gonna do something. Don't touch me. What you gonna do?
I wish somebody else would have just come up and just flatlined him, like just straight knocked him out. Flatlined him sounds like I'm saying killed him. That's not what I mean, but just actually just came up and like, I'm sorry, I'm against violence, but somebody acting out like this in public, that's when you need like you know, that's when the good guys are supposed to step in. Come on, guys. Come on, fellas.
Fucking retard, kill yourself.
Just right here, as he turned around, like if we would have just seen some guy just, just all the way, like coiled back, just from the hips all the way, just, ooh, just, it would have been the greatest clip ever if that was the outcome, but no. Instead, we just have some repulsive individual acting just like a complete social reject. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, just spamming all the fucked up shit to say. Yeah, actually insane. Like, and it's like, do you think this makes Destiny look good? Like, do you think this is going to get people on Destiny's side? It's like, okay, so these are the people in Destiny's circle. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, RKO out of nowhere. Should have been coming. But that was basically it. Not a whole lot happened, and busted his lip. I don't know if this is, again, I don't know if this is the instance that she's talking about. Cause what? But yeah, so this was from VidCon. So I'm assuming this is older. I'm assuming this is from VidCon, which was, what, like a month ago at this point, yeah? Ended like a month ago? So this has to be a different instance. But if this has happened to Frogan twice, like I'm saying, this dude's despicable for his actions. Regardless how you feel about Frogan, like go up and have a conversation with them maybe. Do you think this is going to change someone's perspective, or do you just think you're going to get like more omega lols from your chat? Like actually just, this is worse than Streamer University. Is it from TwitchCon? Is this looking more like San Diego? I guess so. I haven't been to Anaheim too much, so I just don't know the differences, I guess. I've only been to Anaheim like twice. Wait, when was TwitchCon? I guess I just didn't even know that was going on. Or so that was back in November. Okay. So this was a while ago. I guess that would make sense. Okay, yeah, this guy's wearing like a hoodie and stuff, so that does make sense. The outfits everyone was wearing is what was throwing me off, because he's wearing like shorts and stuff. So I just assumed that it was probably warmer climate, but that makes sense. Oh yeah, this is the guy that got into a fist fight last year. This guy's a clown, like actually a clown. Here's Destiny watching the clip. Watching his buddy defend him.
Will never do anything, bro. Okay. Your life is, but I know where my life is gonna end up. Your life living in Austin and another nigga's house because I can't be with my girlfriend. Sorry, now not even girlfriend anymore. Your life is because she has a kid. Dog. My life's over. Oh, stop.
Oh no.
Stop. Please stop.
Hey, you got him with the takedown though. Got to give credit where credit's due, I guess.
Stop. Please. Stop. I'm headed back.
Now I'm really confused. He looks so different here. He looks way more like the I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But the one guy that shaved his head. He looks way more like him here. People are too comfortable using the N-word. And like I've said, here's my whole perspective on it. I don't care about whoever says the N-word. Because why would I care? But also, it's just like at the end of the day, like I've had black friends. I've had people like I've had black friends that do care and that don't care. That didn't, like, you know what I mean? There's always going to be different perspectives. And my whole perspective on it, I heard this and I've parroted it at this point a lot because I think it's so true. And it's like the best argument that you can't deny that any type of word like that, they're like Disney dollars. You can use them where you got them, but they are non-transferable. Like they're Disney dollars. If you have a friend that lets you say the N-word, you can say that around him. But like, don't forget that there are old black men. There are like, and I felt the same way. Like when, like, here's the thing. When Kate talks about using the F slur, yes, you're a lesbian. I also thought it was weird that she was like, it's because of the AIDS epidemic. That part's a little bit weird because I understand lesbian nurses helped gay men during the AIDS epidemic. I understand that, but being able to use the slur because of that, I understand taking the word back. But Kate also said that she was using it in the, like, to be derogatory. She wasn't taking it back in the sense of like reclaiming it. And like old black men that hate anybody saying the N-word, there are old gay men that hate anybody saying the F slur. And I think that it's fine to say within the communities that it's accepted, but as soon as you step out and start saying these things publicly, you are subject to the criticisms of the public. That's just the kind of the way the world works. Like, it's the truth. Like, you can use those words in whatever community, whatever like context it is accepted, but as soon as it is unaccepted, it's unaccepted. It's unacceptable. And I understand that saying that is so, like, it seems I guess it's the difference in just like your beliefs in morality. Because I guess like all words when used in hatred are wrong. Words in general are not wrong. Using them doesn't necessarily mean they are wrong, but that doesn't mean that people getting upset about them is also wrong. So it's like there's a lot of wrongs and rights and layers to be had. Had a lesbian boss that would use the F slur constantly. I was like, okay, can we at least not do it at work? Thanks. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Is like, again, there's also like a time and a place. And I feel like that's the type of thing where it's like, you could just take it to management and get them fired, but it's like, am I going to be the bigot then? Am I the bigot? I got my lesbian manager fired for using the F slur. We talking balds? Now we're talking balds because we're talking about Andrew Tate. But yeah, I just think in general, the argumentation of like, oh, you can say it, but you can't say it, but I can say it, but they can't say it, but this and that, it's no use to have the argument. know when you're in a like when you can say those things. That's basically it. If you have friends that can say it, know what the public opinion is. Use that publicly and be prepared for public discourse. Look at Tate's dainty little feet and ankles. He's such a stylish lady. Honestly, it's just a bad outfit. People are making fun of it, being like, oh, it's feminine, oh, it's this and that. It's just terrible. The high waters are too high. The like shoes are absolute, like they seem too small or something. Like his feet look like they're popping out of them. The shirt's too tight, just not working. And it's not like a what's the word? It's not a flattering tight. It's a very unflattering tight. But it is interesting that he is wearing this exact outfit. Like to a T. From Asda. Basically, Cap'n says the N-word behind closed doors. I mean, would you ever know? Here's the thing, right? Is like, I won't even deny if I do or don't. I might say every slur behind closed doors. But you never need to know that. Because I think that it's wrong to say those things in public. Take that for what you will. No. But I also think, like I'm saying, I think there is a difference between using, and like I said too, it's, I don't know, Kate's perspective on that is just very different. Maybe I need to have a conversation with her and she can explain it more in depth to me. Cause I don't know, the way she used it when she got like backlash before, you were using it to be derogatory towards somebody for the sake of reclaiming it as a derogatory term. I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to reclaim it. Like, reclaiming the N-word doesn't mean that black people accept calling somebody else the hard R. Like, it just, I don't know. Snarkers, get on it. Captain says all slurs confirmed. Catch me. Find out, catch me. Even when I was doing rap, I didn't use it as a filler word. I'm better than that. I knew it would come around. Captain, imagine the title. Debating girl with a microphone on her gayness. Yeah, so how gay are you? How gay are you really? Yeah, you might be married, but what does that even mean? Marriage is just a legal definition. That means nothing to your sexual orientation. But yes, we're talking about Andrew Tate, and I like backtracked a little bit, and my first thought was to just go, yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is Andrew Tate looks gay here. When that's not the thing that I was saying at all, but that just feels like that's where the argument was going. It is interesting, though, that this is basically the exact outfit from Asda. And here is the video of the arrest. What the fuck is... I was wondering where Tristan Tate was. I didn't realize he was dressed up like fucking Frank Sinatra. What the hell? What is he... Bro, they got Al Capone. Yo. Yeah, he actually looks in shock. Andrew Tate's face, like he's literally like, what's going on? What's going on? Is that Waller? Andrew Waller or whatever his name is? Anthony Waller, what is it? Looks kind of like him. Who's this Patty Mayonnaise looking cop? See this guy? Fuck. Back up. This dude was about to get his boxing gloves signed by Andrew Tate. Get a grip. Just the more I see him in this suit, it's so funny. It's just so overdressed compared to his brother. Like, what event were they at where they're both dressed like this? Like, there's such a difference here in the way that they're dressed. What on earth could they have been doing where both of them need to be dressed like this? Like, he's literally dressed up like a Peaky Blinder. Andrew Tate faces 42 charges, including rape, human trafficking, indecent images of a child, and assault. And so this is in relation not to Romania, but to the UK. Sorry, give me 1 second. 1 second, please. There we go. My apologies. What to know about the Tate brothers, social media influencers facing rape and trafficking charges. So, influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested in Miami after British prosecutors filed new rape and sex trafficking charges related to 4 more alleged victims, bringing the UK total to 7. The U.S. British citizens built a lucrative online brand glorifying wealth and misogyny, even as they faced I cannot read today. As they faced a years-long trial of rape, assault, and trafficking allegations spanning Britain, Romania, and now the US. UK authorities are seeking the extradition of the brothers, ardent Trump supporters, from the United States, setting up a high-profile test of cross-border justice and political pressure. Because basically, this is by the UK, so the US doesn't necessarily, they don't have jurisdiction, but they have jurisdiction on the extradition. And this would just, I could see Trump not extraditing them in his long line of just fucking crazy things that he's done, just that are dumb. But this is like another, this would just be another layer. Like, I just could not, if Trump does, if they just end up not getting extradited because Trump's just like, nah, those are my boys. Nah, Barron loves those guys. Like, I don't know. Can't wait for Trump to pardon them. Exactly. Trump's going to extradite them to the UK, and when they're found guilty, he's going to try and pardon them anyways. He's going to be like, I know I don't have it. I know I can't, but they're pardoned. Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested Saturday in Miami after UK prosecutors said they brought additional rape and sex trafficking charges against them. Britain's Crown Prosecution Service said the new charges relate to 4 further victims and were brought after authorities received evidence from Bedfordshire police in southeastern England. The charges include rape, assault, trafficking, and offenses related to indecent images of a child and extreme pornography. Ew. Here's one thing I'm wondering about. So I'm imagining CSAM laws are they somewhat universal? Because age of consent doesn't apply to imagery, doesn't apply to indecent images of a child. So like I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like 99% sure that if you are like somebody who is legal, like let's say you're 18 legally dating a 16-year-old, if they send you nudes, even though you're legally dating in the age of consent, like it's still illegal, right? Is that still true in the UK? Because I'm wondering what the ages of these children are then. Because I'm wondering if they are under that, because isn't the UK age of consent 16? That's the weirdest caveat. The age of consent in the UK is 16, regardless of sex or sexual orientation, but that rises to 18 if the sexual relationship is with an adult in a position of trust, such as a teacher, social worker, sports coach, or doctor. If that's the case, you just have to wait till they're 18. Like, I understand it's just like the laws, but it just... I don't know. It's just like, you just got to groom them a little bit longer. Like, it's basically what they're saying, but okay. violently British? I assume yes, but I don't want to Google it. I'm just going to assume yes, too, then. Anybody that Googles that, check their hard drive. But yeah, so there are more charges being drawn up against the Tate brothers. They did nothing wrong. But let's see how long they milk. That was like the shortest part I talked about. Let's see how long they're going to milk this for. Oh, I just have one other goof and gaff. It was Monday. Oh, they started. But here's one last goof and gaff that got recommended to me. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll see you back again then. But I did see this was recommended to me. Mentions of Israel, Oni Plays compilation. And this was only a minute in, and I thought this was pretty funny.
Israel versus The Simpsons. And Homer goes, but Marge, I want to annex Greater Palestine.
It's Israel. The whole Middle East belongs to Israel. Don't. I believe in a one-state solution.
Steve, do you...
Just comparing it to the stupidity of Homer Simpson was really funny to me. I don't know. It really hit. But thank you so much for watching. This is Captain Quasar signing off.